Hello friends, this is Amit here from blogduster.com. Okay, today basically we will look at what is SEO. Okay, what we will understand what basically an SEO is, what are the different types of SEO. Okay, and probably then we will go through each of these one by one. Okay, so first coming to the big question, you can see on the screen what is SEO. Okay, so I'm sure you must have heard about SEO. So SEO is basically search engine optimization, is the art of optimizing your website so that it appears in one of the top results of search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing, etc. Okay, so you write an absolutely great content. Okay, but believe me, it does not rank automatically on the Google. Okay, you will have to optimize your content. Okay, you will have to optimize your site architecture to enable your content to be ranked in Google. Okay, you may write an absolutely great content. Okay, but believe me, it won't rank automatically. Okay, you will have to take a lot of steps. Okay, a lot of decisions, a lot of changes, that probably you need to take into consideration so that your pages rank in the Google. Okay, so basically the art of doing all those things together is called search engine optimization. Okay, you have often heard of the term or the phrase SERP, search engine ranking pages. Okay, so that is basically the thing. Okay, that is something that you need to keep in mind. And why is SEO extremely important? Okay, SEO is important because for your website, for important reasons like to increase the online presence. Of course, if you want to increase the online presence, you will have to understand what is SEO. Okay, to increase your organic traffic. Okay, you're not going to succeed until unless you have the organic traffic. Okay, else the other way is to shed a lot of bugs. Okay, spend a lot of bugs on the Google AdWords. Okay, so organic traffic is something which is natural and not paid. So if you want traffic to your blog, organic traffic, you will have to do SEO. Okay, your site appears in the search for the target keywords. Of course, this is the most important thing. Okay, you need audience, but you need targeted audiences. Okay, targeted audience is basically where you can convert them into sales. Okay, into customers. So that is something where SEO plays a major role. Okay, you want to help users to find the right content they are looking for. You create a great content, but you should have the audience, and you should need to enable audience to find your content. Okay, that is the reason you need to understand what you are writing and whom you are writing for. Okay, so these are these are the most important SEO things that you need to keep in mind. Coming to what is on page SEO. So SEO is basically primarily two types of SEO. One is on page SEO and the other is off page SEO. Okay, so on page SEO is something which is related to your website. Okay, the changes, the technical changes you make into your website, the the art of writing the content. Okay, you do a keyword research, and based on those keyword research you write the content. So that all forms the part of the on page SEO. There's another term which is used as off page SEO. Off page SEO is more like how you promote your website so that it basically ranks. Okay, and it ultimately it all boils down to link building, social media marketing. So those things essentially form the part of the off page SEO. Okay, to understand the on page and the off page SEO. Okay, one of the favorite infographic which I generally use to understand people is this one. I love this infographic from Search Engine Land. Okay, this is basically a periodic table they created to give users an idea of what is on page SEO and what is off page SEO. So you can see this is basically the on-page SEO, and this is the off-page SEO. Okay, on-page SEO is more like, you can talk about your content, you can talk about your site architecture, you can talk about your site technicals, basically like what type of HTML you would be having, what type of title, description, etc. Off-page SEO talks more about the authority of your site, okay, the links, the quality of your links, okay, how many your links are paid, what numbers you have, many links you have, okay. It talks about your site personals, like the country, the locality, the history, the social, the bookmarking, talks about your reputation over social media. So that is the kind of thing talks about off-page SEO, okay. So just go to searchengineland.com and you can see this periodic table, okay. So the green ones signify things which you should actually do, and the red ones, okay, red ones signify the things you shouldn't do, okay. So remember, there are things you shouldn't do in on-page and off-page SEO, and there are things that you should definitely do. Example, keyword stuffing. Keyword stuffing is something which you shouldn't do in on-page SEO, okay. Sometime, like, if you're searching for search engine optimization, a page, which repeats search engine optimization 1,000 times, okay, Google definitely does not look at it like, correctly, and it understands that the content was only written for search engines, so it may not rank that page. So it is important that you understand that you need to write content not for the search engine but for the users, okay. So going back to my blog on what is SEO, you can see on-page SEO and off-page SEO. So on the on-page SEO, you can see what all things we should do. We should do keyword research, okay. We should use targeted keywords in the blog. The content you should write, it should be fresh, and they should be latest topic, okay. You should include optimized images, okay, with proper file names. So that is something which you can definitely do. Your content should not be thin, okay, and too short. Generally longer contents, they rank better on the Google. You should use robot.txt to restrict content from indexing, okay. We'll talk more about robots.txt in my upcoming videos, okay. You need to use your sitemap.xml, okay, to help Google crawl pages easily. We'll talk more about sitemap XML in other video. You need to manage your duplicate content. You need to make sure that your site is responsive, okay. Most of the by 2020, 90% of the traffic will be on mobile, so your site has to be responsive. Page load speed, again, it plays an important role. Just avoid cryptic URLs, make it neat and clean. Title tag must contain keywords, okay. We'll talk more about keywords, okay, as we progress. Meta description tag, okay, that is something which is important. Structured data, headings should have keywords, okay. No follow and do follow, this again, this is important, okay. If you're referring to some other external site, make sure you're not leaking your site authority, okay. And use 301 redirects for your old pages which might have been moved, and stop users seeing those 404 errors, okay. You should not have broken links on your website. So there are things you should do. Again, on the on-page SEO things, some of the things you shouldn't do is you should avoid any form of cloaking. You should avoid include hidden keywords, okay. We talked about keyword stuffing, things you should avoid, okay. You should not display too many ads. It is irritating, right? Is it? Okay, don't add recycle content. Don't copy your content from other sites, okay. For off-page SEO, okay, again, some of the do's which you can probably do is social bookmarking, okay, good, very good. And use Web 2.0 to power your SEO, 2.0. We'll talk more about 2.0 as we move forward. Just have a Google Plus page. Google loves Google Plus, okay. It promotes Google Plus over Facebook or other social media like LinkedIn, Facebook, Quora, okay. Video promotions. Videos are a great way to promote your site, okay. So just use YouTube, okay. Link wheel, backlinks, okay. Backlinks are one of the most important, even after Google Panda update, okay. People say backlinks don't play a major role, but I still say backlinks are the most important, okay. Then article submission on high PR sites. Okay, Quora is a good source of traffic. Okay? You can answer questions, specific questions on targeted keywords. You can forum postings, directory submissions. You can comment on the blogs. Okay, you can use Pinterest. Pinterest is a great site for sharing images. You can build beautiful infographics, share them. People like them, they click, and they are routed to your traffic. Okay, so that is some of the things you can do. And off page SEO, again, some of the things you should do is you should not purchase backlinks. Okay, for better rankings. Okay, people go to Fiverr, they pay $5, they buy backlinks. 100 backlinks, 500 backlinks. Okay, Google is just not going to rank your site. It is going to penalize you. Okay, so just don't get into that trap. Don't buy backlinks. Okay, don't use any software to build your backlinks or your site. Okay, create your builds manually. Okay, create your links manually. Okay, so do all the good things you can to promote your site. Okay, and these are the things. This everything, entire set of work or tasks that you comprise, that you do to promote your website and build your website for the users, is called search engine optimization. So I hope that is something which will be of use to you. Okay, so stay tuned, watch more videos, and we will talk more about on page and off page SEO. Okay, thank you for watching the video. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe the video. Okay, and like the video. Thank you so much.